compost tea can experience root growth increases of over 50% compared to plants grown with chemical fertilizers alone. The roots don't just grow faster, they grow stronger and branch out more extensively. Most store-bought fertilizers work about as well as trying to feed a marathon runner nothing but energy drinks and hope. The compost tea approach feeds the soil ecosystem, which in turn feeds the plants in a way that's sustainable and self-reinforcing. What makes this different from simply dumping raw manure on the garden is the fermentation process. Raw manure can burn plants if applied directly because it's too strong and hasn't been broken down yet. The tea fermentation pre-digests everything. The microbes do the heavy lifting before the mixture ever touches your plants. By the time you apply it, the nutrients are already in a form that roots can use immediately. There's no waiting period, no risk of burning delicate seedlings, just pure biological efficiency. The Amish have been doing this for generations without ever calling it microbial inoculation or talking about bacterial colonies. They just noticed that plants grew better when fed this bubbling bucket of life compared to anything else they tried. The smell might clear a room, but the growth rate speaks for itself. Commercial growers are now catching on to this method, selling similar products for significant money. The Amish version costs almost nothing to make and works just as well, if not better, because it's fresh and locally adapted to the specific soil conditions of each farm. The consistency matters too. Using compost tea isn't a one-time miracle treatment. The Amish apply it regularly throughout the growing season, usually every 2 to 3 weeks. This constant supply of beneficial microbes keeps the soil ecology thriving. Each application reinforces the last one, building up a population of helpful organisms that protect plants from disease, improve nutrient uptake, and even help with drought resistance. Some people spend more on fancy plant food than they do on their own groceries, which really makes you question who's getting better nutrition. The beauty of compost tea is that it addresses the foundation of plant health rather than just treating symptoms. Healthy soil creates healthy plants, and healthy plants grow at speeds that seem almost unnatural. But the secret isn't unnatural at all. It's about working with biology instead of against it, and that's where the real acceleration happens. Still, even the best fertilizer can't help if the growing environment itself isn't optimized from the ground up. Cold soil is the enemy of spring planting. Seeds sit dormant when temperatures are too low, waiting for warmth before they'll even consider germinating. Most gardeners accept this as a fact of life and simply wait for nature to warm things up on its own schedule. The Amish don't wait. They've figured out how to generate heat from below, turning their garden beds into natural heating